What's good, yo? It's Octopus. Today I'm going to show you how to make this Marauda style bass. And you can get this project and the preset from my Patreon. QR code is going to pop up on your screen right now. Scan it and get your shit. This preset is from my new upcoming pack called Rave. Pre-order Rave if you want to. It comes out on the 30th of June. With no effects, this is what it sounds like. Still sounds pretty sick, kind of like a rhythm bass. But what you want to do is you want to load up a sample. You want to go here, click Spectral, and then you want to drag a sample here. I used Bluezone BC0258. That's it, literally that's it. So I dragged that into the oscillator A, -1. You want to put it on. Actually, no, my bad, y'all. 0. You want to put the octave on 0. We're gonna automate this later with a macro. So 0, and then you want to get the sub -3, and you want to put the level all the way down, LFO1 on the level all the way up. Then you want the noise. And also, one thing I started doing is this as well. Like, you want to trim the low end a little bit with this tool. So you want to get it to about here, and that's it. Then you're gonna go to the noise, organics, sim loop, and you want to make it go one way, level all the way down, LFO1 on the level, and that is 11%. Then the filter, which is going to be mostly turned off, but it actually adds up to a nice little effect when you use a macro to turn it off. I'll show you what I mean later. For now, just put the level all the way down of the noise, LFO1 on the level here, 11 like I said, and cutoff all the way down on the filter, LFO1 on the cutoff, and that's 69%. Low 12, N and A, that's the only two you want to select. And that is pretty much everything here. And then also on oscillator A, the filter here is like this. So you want to shape it like this, and you want to cut on 11, and then scan is 100% on this little thing here. That's pretty much everything on this section, I think. LFO1 looks like this. Envelope 1/4. Next thing, we're gonna go to the effects. Distortion is the first thing I used. Tube distortion 93% with the distortion. Then the bold. I love using bold for some reason. It gives me a really dope sound. I love the effect that it gives. So you want 40% on the blur. And that's pretty much everything I've changed on bold. Then compressor sounds with the compressor it sounds like this, and the bold. So the compressor is multi-band, and this is 142, 122, and 100. I didn't increase the gain here. Next thing is the filter. So the filter is reverb, and reverb cutoff 793, then 66, and then the mix is actually in 46% with the filter. Next thing is the delay. Delay looks like this. It is chained here, linked together, L and R. It's on normal, 18.04 ms. And then feedback 44%, mix is 25, this is 3.7, my bad, yo. And then 727 hertz. And then I started using splitter, which is a really cool effect. So splitter allows you to select different like mids, lows, and highs of the sound, and you can add different effects on those sections, which is really sick. So you want LMH splitter, and you want to get convolve on the mids. So convolve basically is electric guitar cab, and you want to get attack 1 here, and then you want 135 here, 28 minus 18, 47, size is 82, 4%, 1/64t. So then the macros, so we've got this one little macro that is on size of convolve, and you want that minus 11. Then this little effect is macro, sorry, is also on, let me just find it, the mix of the filter. So you want to put it here and minus 21. Then the second effect, only one thing is used on the second effect. 2 is A, oscillator A, frequency, my bad, frequency LO, and then we've got macro 3. So macro 3 is on 3 different things. So you want first of all FX, FX7 convolve, and then you also want conv, FX7 conv damping, which is here, FX conv damping, and then this last one is the filter wet, and that is it for the effects. Plus the LFO2 here, you want to shape it like this, envelope 1/4, and you want to select LFO here, LFO2 in here, and you want to go to global main tuning, and then that goes on to 24%, and that gives you like that little sub glide. So this is what it sounds like, and that is it, y'all. That's the sound. There's also post-processing, so it's very little post-processing. It's just an EQ. So in the beginning I cut out the low end and I have it automated, and then we also got the OTT. So OTT 11.6 and 52 on the depth, and then the macros are being automated kind of like this. The pitch bend is also being automated on Serum. So I've put it plus 24 and minus 24, and then this is the pitch bend here. So I just automated it, so it's like these little sounds. That's the pitch bend. And then we've got the EQ being automated here. And then this is macro 2. Macro 3 is all the way up, it's turned on. And then A octave, I've automated the A octave as well. And then macro 3 is on as well. So you can see in this Serum. And I've got macro 3 twice, I don't know why, but anyways. And then when you turn the drums on, these drums are from my Hell drum kit. You can get them from my website. Link is in the description. Thank you for watching. See you next time.